Welcome. This is the Armchair Pundits Liverpool post-match review show. Liverpool have won 4-1 at home to Newcastle, and it shouldn't really be a surprise considering I think it's been 32 games, or was it 32 years, one of the two, since Newcastle won at Anfield. So, should we really be surprised that we won today? Let's be honest, some of us are. I can admit that when I did my predictions on our show, that I went for a 2-1 win, but I wasn't confident. But I didn't want to predict a loss or a draw, so I said, we're going to win 2-1. But we won 4-1. So really, really happy with their performance today. Really happy with the result, of course. And hopefully it's a big step forward. But before you go any further forward, please do me a favour. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. So as I was saying, Liverpool won 4-1 today. 3 outstanding performances. Konate, outstanding from start to finish. He was a brick wall today, and he gets a goal. And then you've got Ekitike, 2 really good goals. Second goal, sublime, Torres-esque. And then you got the man himself, Florian Wirtz, now has 6 goals in his last 10 appearances, 13 goals and assists in his last 11 appearances. Listen, it looks like he's woken up. And I'm really happy that he has woken up. And hopefully it continues, because now you're starting to see the little fricks and tricks go to players, and players are reading it. So it doesn't look like he's losing the ball all the time. There's so many times he tried stuff and he lost the ball earlier in the season, and now he's not doing that. And it's not his fault. As Slot said in his post-match, he always knew what was going to happen. Sometimes these players need time on the pitch. You can have time on the training ground. You can have time bonding on the bus and in the hotel rooms and all that kind of stuff. Minutes on the pitch, understanding each other's game, that's what's needed sometimes. And yeah, sometimes because you come with a huge price tag, that doesn't always mean you're going to hit the ground running. It just means that you're a really good player. And some people say because you're a really good player, you should hit the ground running. Listen, I'm not going to get too excited, because as one of my friends has said, my brother-in-law actually, he said, yeah, but look who he scored against in previous games. So I will hold that. Fair enough. Not all the games have been against the top teams, but at the same time, when he wasn't performing against the lesser lights either. So I'm just happy with performing, and really happy with his performance today. Hey, listen, 15 goals in all competitions now. His 10th Premier League goal, and he's really, really looking good. Of all the strikers that have been bought this season, he's been the best, hands down. I know some people might say, yeah, but other people have got close to his amount of goals. Those other people have scored penalties as well. He hasn't. Those other people probably started more games. He's only made, I think, 23 starts in all. And he's been subbed 19 times. So he's doing it well. He does obviously need to work on his fitness, because he should be doing more 90-minute games. Listen, today's performance was really good. It was actually almost like the Arsenal game, if I'm being completely honest, where we started off quite poorly, if I'll be honest. Newcastle started like a house on fire. The first 25 minutes, they were dominating. The pressure was on, and I was getting that sinking feeling. I was thinking, no. We've been here before recently. We went through the spell of our defeats in a row. Is it happening again? Then they score through Gordon. And I've said it on here before, and I'll say it again. We had not won a game in the Premier League where we conceded first this season. We had not. So obviously I'm sitting there thinking, okay, we're not winning today. Against a team in Newcastle who cannot play football away from home. 2 league wins away from home. I'm thinking, yeah, as Leon always says, Dr. Spurs. I was thinking, are we going to be Dr. Liverpool right now? But no. Ekitike and Wirtz were having none of it. Within 5 minutes, bang, bang. Jinky from Wirtz, gets into the box, looks up, and his boy Ekitike is there, near post finish. Brilliant goal. And 2 minutes later, 43rd minute, got to give credit to the ball boy, because he sees something. He sees that we need the urgency. He gives the ball to Alisson quickly. Alisson showed the urgency as well. He puts the ball down just as it's about to stop. Just as it stops, he passes it out to Torres. Torres plays the ball down the line, which we've been missing Like, we've just been slow, plays the ball down the line. Ekitike is there and he's running through. He slows down and he accelerates. Outside of the foot, into the bottom corner, across the goalkeeper, fantastic goal. Absolutely fantastic goal. And if we're being completely honest, from then onwards, apart from a couple of chances, it was all Liverpool. We really dominated. Look at the first half stats, as you can see in front of us, in front of you. We had 61% possession to their 39 in the first half. Expected goals for us was 0.92. Theirs was 0.23. We had 8 shots. They had 6 shots. We had 4 on target. They had 2 on target. We had 3 big chances in the first half. Missed 1. They had 0 big chances. And you saw, we looked so much more dangerous today. So much more dangerous. And it's what we all want to see as Liverpool fans. Really happy to see it. And I wish I was there, because you could tell when Ekitike scored those 2 goals in 2 minutes, the stadium erupted. Like, you could hear it through the TV that it was rocking in there. So you go in at half time and they're sitting there thinking, okay, cool. We have not held leads this season very well. So can we do it today? And to be honest, we come out and Newcastle on the front foot again. And you're thinking, oh, come on. I'm looking at them running past players and they're playing triangles and they're playing through balls. I'm like, can't we get to them? Like, seriously, we have to find a way to fix up. Then we get a bit more control, start getting passing. We get lucky. I can't remember if it was the first half or second half, but I think it was second half. Silly foul from Gravenberch, and they strike the post. They try to copy us, from being completely honest. I say copy us, like we don't seem to have ever done it. But they copy our free kick from last week and from midweek. They ran over the ball, and then you have Harvey Barnes strikes it against the post, and you're sighing in relief. Like, thank goodness. Like, that was way too close. And man, that's how I felt. Just exhale just like that. That's how I felt. But no, listen, we did not lay down. We're like, hey, yeah, cool. We'll come back for that. He makes another good save. Alisson tucks it wide. And you're thinking, okay, cool. We're on it. Then we make a breakaway. Gakpo passes it to Wirtz, to Ekitike. Ekitike passes to Wirtz. Wirtz passes to Salah. And Salah, who, for being completely honest, was having a stinker. Like, he could not get past Lewis Hall to save his life. He just kept running into him. It's almost like he'd forgotten how to dribble. And if you ask Mons, he'll tell you he never knew how to dribble in the first place. Right? It's like he forgot how to dribble. Kept running into him, kicking it into him. Hall had him in his pocket for a while, if I've been completely honest. Defended really well against him. But he was smart. He got the ball, does a little jink, and lays it back to Wirtz. And Wirtz passes it calmly into the bottom corner, 3-1. And we're thinking, we've got the little 2-goal gap now. Let's get this going. Let's win this. And we are playing so well. It's like, listen, it's the best performance in the Premier League we've had all season. I mean, all our wins we had in the first half of the season, the first 5 games, were all by 1 goal. We were 2-0 up at times, but they were by 1 goal, and they weren't convincing. This was a convincing win. This was a win that said, you know what, we've got a brother in Konate who is feeling it. He is struggling. And he's come back early. Didn't have to come back this early. He's come back early because he wants to help us. So we need to help him. We need to stick together and we need to win. And we need to turn his season around. And that's how it looked. And to make it even better, to put the cherry on the cake, Konate scores. 93rd minute. Goalkeeper makes a real hash of it from across. And then he's there. It's not the cleanest of strikes, but it bubbles. It goes in. And you could tell how much it meant to him, how much it meant to the players. They all swamped in. And then he even started crying a bit. And I thought, we brought out the onions. That's what I was saying to my son. Where's the onions? Because I don't know why my eyes are watering. Yeah, it was such a moment. I mean, when these things happen, you want the player to play well. And if they get a goal, that's just the icing on the cake. And it was. So, look at the second half stats before we close up. And we were really good in the second half, for being completely honest. Second half went as this, as you can see on the screen. The second half, as you can see on the screen, it was a bit more even. They actually had more of the ball, ironically. And it didn't even seem that way, for being completely honest. But they did nothing with it. Absolutely nothing with it. No shots. As you can see, 49% to us, 51 to them. Expected goals for us, 1.03. Them, 0.10. We had 9 shots, they had 2. We had 3 on target, they had none. We had 4 big chances. Obviously, they had none. And we missed 2 of those big chances. So this game could have been even more emphatic if we had really being a bit more ruthless. But I'm not going to complain at winning 4-1, stopping the rot, getting our first win of 2026 in the Premier League. I mean, it's taken us 6 games, which is absolutely ridiculous. But a really good win today. Really good performance on 30 minutes to finish. But yeah, well done. Listen, you've taken a lot of flack, a lot of heat, but you got your tactics right today, you got your subs right today, and the boys performed. They stepped up. So I couldn't be any happier. We needed that before a massive game against Man City coming up next weekend. And boy, we need to win that. We need to win that. I know it means if we beat them, it hands Arsenal an advantage if they win their game. But right now, we need to win. It's a home. Losing at home is my biggest hate in football. Losing is bad enough, but losing at home, I can't stand it. So I can't have Man City come in and winning at Anfield. Nah, no way. So I look forward to next weekend a bit more. As I said last week, I have not been enjoying the games. This week, I definitely did. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. And comment. I do appreciate the comments. And as I always say, I do read out the comments if you leave them. So leave me some more comments. And I did get a comment last week. And it probably still stands now for me, QS. I'm not sure. I know the person who sent it in. I'm not sure they're going to be thinking, okay, now we should stay. But his comment, as you can see, reads, "It's time for Slot to go." Simple as that. No ifs, no buts. And it might be time for Slot to go for some people. I did say myself, I think it's time for him to go. And it might be. It might just be. But today was about us winning. Today was about a 4-1 victory and a really good one. This has been James, Armchair Pundits. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.